All right. I'm going to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to
Hawa,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem
Hashem,
Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. I want to say double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that surely rule well, and salutations to the brothers that pushing this work in sincerity and truth. There's two brothers from GMS Trinidad, Brother Kwam.
Hawa. Right, I'm here to do hopefully edifying video, on the situation that's going on right now with Fauci, right? Um, Basically, he in court. He have a ongoing case concerning the whole COVID C-19 situation, where he is accused, rightfully accused of, misleading the people with the social distancing and also taking that jab, which caused a lot of millions of people their lives around the world. Me in particular knowing people, we in particular knowing people who died from the vaccine, right? Even when they speak about the vaccine, they're giving your pages strike, but we know for a fact that it was healthy people, and only because they forced it on us or forced it on them to go forth and take that stab. Afterwards they fell ill. They have all different types of illnesses. And right now he fearing for your life. Don't fear for your life. Yeah, you should have studied the lives of the millions of people that you killed. Now you're fearing for your life, you're fearing for your wife's life, you're fearing for your daughter's life, you're fearing for your family life. So we'll just play the video and present a few precepts, and hopefully the video will be edifying.
Do the American people deserve to be abused like that, Mr. Fauci? Because you're not doctor. You're Mr. Fauci in my few minutes. Georgia Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene attacks Dr. Anthony Fauci head on as he returns to Capitol Hill for the first time since his retirement. Dr. Fauci answered questions from the Senate Oversight Committee yesterday. Much of the discussions surrounded the origins of COVID-19 and the U.S. pandemic response. He told the committee how not only himself, but his family now deals with death threats as a result.
The accusation being circulated that I influenced these scientists to change their minds by bribing them with millions of dollars in grant money is absolutely false and simply preposterous. It is.
You could say that.
Say that now.
You could say that now, but evidence, facts was presented. All right, facts was presented. The truth out there for everybody. Everybody get a dose of the truth when it comes to this vaccine. Everybody. Even the 7 days Adventists had a program that they're showing the effects of these vaccines, and doctors came out and share. Doctors came out and share.
Even scientists.
Scientists. Right? A lot of people died bringing out this truth.
A lot of people get strokes, they get paralysis. There's different, young people, even, a lot of sports people, young
died.
21-year-old fall down flat with heart attack, blood clots, it mess a lot of people up. It ruin a lot of lives.
Yeah, and the scripture rightfully say an eye for an eye. An eye for an eye. So this is what went on with you, and now you're getting death threats.
Very troublesome to me. It is much more troublesome because they've involved my wife and my 3 daughters.
The subcommittee will release a final report on how the U.S. handled the COVID crisis and
My wife and my 3 daughters.
The subcommittee will release a...
Right. So this is the video here at the main video that I wanted to play.
Do you think that's appropriate? Do the American people deserve to be abused like that, Mr. Fauci? Because you're not doctor. You're Mr. Fauci in my few minutes. No, I don't need your answer. I want to talk about this right here.
Mr. Chair,
Fauci, I reclaim my time.
objection.
I reclaim my time. I reclaim my time,
Gentlelady,
Mr. Raskin.
Gentlelady, we're never order. Mr. Chairman, of order. Just in terms of the rules of decorum, are we allowed to deny that a doctor is a doctor just because we don't want him to be a doctor?
Yes, because in my time, that man does not deserve to have a license. As a matter of fact, it should be revoked and he belongs in prison.
Suspend. Really unacceptable to be able to deny Dr. Fauci, who's here, a respected member of the medical community, his title, and that's actually a personal attack on his character. And I have instructed her.
Personal attack on the character. Fuck he. You see? Here why we saying fuck he. These things that they implemented for mankind, for human being, for humans, it took a lot of people, loved ones away from them, boy.
They're not really, how to say, advocating for the people who took it, because they put a trust in these people, and they was punished. But Dr. Fauci, I'm a Dr. Fauci now. This devil coming out now and being scared for himself and for his family, right? I have a precept here. This is Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 17. It says, "The merciful man doeth good to his own soul, but he that is cruel troubleth his own flesh."
The merciful man do it good to his own soul. But the cruel troubleth his own flesh. Right?
Basically, that's what you do. You trouble your own flesh because now you're getting death threats, right? Now what the old people say, trouble where I had, in the bush, don't bring it home.
Yeah.
And that we do, you will not get trouble from the bush and you bring it home.
Yeah.
Because you did unjust, you're basically a murderer.
Yeah. And now you're looking for sympathy. Finish it here, almost done.
It's not respected.
And I've instructed her to address him as a doctor.
I'm not addressing him as doctor. Let's talk about this. I'm reclaiming my time.
Dr. Fauci, can you please share with us the nature of the threats you have received since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic?
Yes, there have been everything from harassments by emails, texts, letters. There have been credible death threats leading to the arrests of 2 individuals, and credible death threats mean someone who clearly was on their way to kill me. It is much more troublesome because they've involved my wife and my 3 daughters.
At these moments, how do you feel? Keep your mic on.
Terrible.
Do you continue to receive threats today?
Yes, I do. Every time someone gets up and says I'm responsible for the death of people throughout the world, the death threats go up.
And you deserve it. Listen to this.
Yeah, hi. Are you a pharmacist?
This is father speaks to pharmacist after his son was diagnosed with myocarditis caused by COVID vaccine.
Yeah, hey, I've got a question. My wife, against my wishes, brought my 7-year-old son in there a few days ago for a COVID jab, and he's now in the hospital with myocarditis. And I was obviously not very happy with you guys or with my wife. She told me that she was not told that was a potential side effect. So why wouldn't you have told her that?
Okay, sorry, so it's quite a rare, side effect as well.
And that's the point I want to make this. Right? Or they're talking about you should call the doctor. But why didn't the doctors speak about the side effects when taking the jab?
Yeah.
Why didn't you? It's millions of people around the world died because of that jab. So now don't cry because your family in danger. I have a precept here. There's the book Ecclesiasticus Sirach chapter 9 and verse 11. Starting 11, it says, envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end. Delight not in the things that the ungodly have pleasure in, but remember they shall not go unpunished unto their graves. Right? Because this is not the only pandemic. As you see, it served this country in the medical field for over a half a century.
This is not, you're accustomed with killing people.
You're accustomed with killing people. If you already do a background check on this guy, boy, he list goes on and on. Right? It goes on. It says, yeah, he shall not go unpunished on his grave. So we waiting yet to see what is the outcome of this. Right? Because we already know the judiciary system for Esau and these type of people, they're for them. So it goes on and says, keep thee far from the man that had power to kill, and that is him. And it's good for you, Jakes.
Can.
Right? It's good for you, Jakes, who didn't take heed to the warning of Yahweh Hashem Yashai.
And a lot of women, as they say in that video, there are a lot of women, they overstep the boundaries of their husband and carry the child and think they get job.
Job, yeah.
A lot of women push for that.
Because it all goes back to you trusting in the system, boy.
That's right.
It goes on, it says, keep thee far from the man that had power to kill thee, to kill. So shall thou not doubt the fear of death. And if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. You understand? It says, remember that thou goest in the midst of a snare. In the midst of a snare. The scripture says, never trust your enemy.
Can. I had that here.
Can. It says, and that thou walkest upon battlement of the city. Because it's a battlefield for us.
Can.
You can't expect to trust in this government, in this system, in these people, and they falsify drugs, the so-called drugs, and be healed. These people have cure for every single thing, but they're getting their treatment for it. How the hell you feel you could trust in him?
Because you think they don't have doctors who in the KKK.
Yeah.
They don't think it have different physicians who in the KKK.
It had a
who in the medicine field.
So like, yeah, but are you saying that the facts you're saying it because it had a video basically showing how it go by it is like a man was saying basically we have people of the KKK in high places in the medical field who is high doctors and all these things and their role.
Yeah, they're playing the part.
Yeah, they're playing the part. Their role is to fuck you up. Yeah, basically.
And another thing is, you think that if they're in the medical field, because it have certain diseases that basically prone to jakes. It has certain diseases that is mainly jakes that's getting.
Yeah, they're more or less like the DNA or
right.
Yeah, can.
So the medicines that they're putting for these jakes to take.
Because he saw study, he searched out a hell of a thing. A lot of things. So he actually know what could trigger off a sinus, what could trigger off this in an individual, vibration. If it till this at a little thing, it go affect your hearing and all these things. They study these things. They have the time and the money to study these things.
That's right.
So they know how to trigger off the jakes.
This is Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. And basically saying the wickedness of these people, and this devil Fauci, he's just he just basically playing his part. Nice he role, right? It says, though he humbled himself and go crouching, right now he crouching. People wanna kill me.
Yeah, you wanna kill my family, my daughter. They come to shoot me up and they shoot behind me and all this bullshit. You deserve it.
Right? Says, though he go crouching, yet take heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as thou had wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away.
Yeah, Russ was always there. Russ was always there. You understand what I mean? Russ never went away. He just was hiding it. Right? He don't care about you. He don't care about us. So why should we care about the welfare of your family? Right? You have money to put them in protective service or have bodyguards, whatever the case may be. Forget your family. Study the millions of people
Who's
still suffering. Right? The hundred of thousands of people who died. Right? People who now starting to get symptoms from that bullshit because they get 3 to 4 years to actually start to get symptoms. Some major organ failure, whatever the case might be.
Look at a Rasta man from Jamaica do a video, and he was basically
Talking about
saying
Stitchy and them.
A lot of Jamaican legends, icons in the music
Hard feeling.
have all different former and fashions diseases and heart attacks and all different sorts of kind of thing, because why they take this job to travel to do the music.
So who to believe? Fauci or the statistics were going on? Right? Who to believe? We believe in exactly.
No, I know direction you felt it. Yeah, Fauci and them was.
So that care about like this girl minor setback there. Yeah, so that care about that there. Yeah.
This is the book of Job, chapter 13, and verse 4. It says, but ye are forgers of lies.
Is that Job?
Job chapter 13 and 4. It says, but ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. Right? Because here is a simple thing like a cold. People have to be dying. A simple thing like a cold. People have to be dying and all they claiming to be doctors. Or they give people all different form of diseases and claiming to be doctors.
There's NRSV version in the Job 13 and 4 says, as for you, you whitewash with lies. All of you are worthless physician. Your medicine in word shit.
Because if a mechanic or a car company was making cars and they're having these former problems, the people that get rid of them.
Yeah.
But how it is they want to put you still on a high pedestal. What is your achievement to say that you did something? Because all I see is killing people. You have a whole long list, Dr. Fauci.
Yeah.
Which Dr. Fauci? Wait is you what proof you have that you save lives.
I don't think he's a doctor really and truly. I think he might be just a doctor really, but like a physical doctor, like I'm a doctor.
He
I
can't,
had to get back the
as the
history.
woman say, she said for the few minutes that she did, but really and true, what it is you do, what accomplishment you made to show that hey, you did this
Mhm.
and people's lives was saved.
Mhm.
You saved, you know that. As long as I'm killing people.
They Baruch,
Mm.
they for you Jakes, they for you Jakes they for you Jakes who wanted to take that fucking shit. They Baruch chapter 12 verse 6, it says, "For how our power pertain in righteousness, but unto us and to our fathers, open shame and appear it this day, as appear this day. For all these plagues are come upon us, which Yahweh had pronounced against us, yet have we not prayed before Yahweh, and we might turn every one from the imagination of his wicked heart." By the plague, I think it our next verse will speak about the plague that was spoken of in unto Moses or some kind of thing. So in that that wasn't mentioned also. I can't remember if it's this chapter to be particular, to be specific, but we speak about that. And this is actually some of the plagues, and the conclusion to it lead back to what the curse is. It lead back to the curses. Can't escape it. The only how you can escape it is by serving Yahweh Hashem Yeshua and turning from the wicked ways.
Can when you trust in Yahweh Shem Yoshe.
Putting your trust in
There's
Yahweh Hashem Yeshua.
there's Psalms 106, starting at 34, right? It says outside of verse 33, it says,
Hallelujah.
because they provoke his spirit, so that he spake adversaridly with his lips. Adversedly with his lips, Salah.
Mhm.
They did not destroy the nations concerning whom Yahweh commanded them, but they mingle among the heathen and learn their works, right? And that is what they do, they mingle themselves among the heathen, and every time they say, you gotta get a job for this, you gotta get a job for that, and they're following these foolishness, you know? They're going down that road, the heathen say, you gotta get a job, so you gotta get a job. Because that's the heathen ways they're living under, right? What's going on? And they serve their idols, which were a snare unto them. So yeah, giving yourself over to these heathenistic
We say this the idols that was
a
a
snare.
and who's the idols go back to Fauci too.
Can
Because they idolize this system, they idolize what Fauci and them stand for.
and they
That their
idolize the
God.
job.
They idolize the job,
The
that their
job was
God.
life for them.
That was life. Can you You see? The scripture same verse, same chapter. Chapter 2 and Baruch chapter 2 and verse 2, it says 2. I read from 1. It says, "Therefore Yahweh had made good his word which he pronounced against us and against our judges that judge Israel, and against the kings, and against our princes, and against the men of Israel and Judah, to bring upon us great plagues, such as never happened under the whole heaven, as it came to pass in Jerusalem according to the things that were written in the law of Moses." And that goes back to what the curse is, Deuteronomy 28. Because Deuteronomy 28 refers to what it say, and plagues that wasn't even written, you gonna get, you know?
Because if it repent and turn to Yahweh Shem Yoshe, he tell you don't trust the man.
Like we could proudly and proudly say, with all humility, we listened to the Most High, and we didn't went and take no job. And here we yesterday we had tea, you know? We went and take no job.
because what I was saying the jab was actually doing, a lot of people advocate for it. I end up in a lot of arguments. But
Debates.
you understand?
Yeah.
But the game, people saying, look how long they getting jab since all the small they getting jab and jab and do nothing. How now everybody changing the tongue. Even this AstraZeneca came out and tell make an apology.
Yeah.
You know, seeing that seeing that seeing that they kill a lot of people. You know, and how it is, nobody make a jail for this. If you kill somebody by mistake, if you and a man get away and he grab your hand and you pull with your hand and he fall down and hit your head, they charge you with either first, second, or third degree murder or something like that.
Yeah.
But here it is, you advocating for the people that put this thing inside of their body, and when they put it inside of their body, they die in the twisting of the fall down, they're dead.
The man see fucking son, what you call it? If you had the full length of that video, your body, man, cause the woman, boy, you are forged the lies. Physician have no value.
And the woman I feel it for he. Because the woman kill his son because she want to listen to her husband. She want to listen to another.
He dead, but
He basically dead because he can't walk.
Yeah.
Paralysis is shaking like like Muhammad Ali, and you can't stay still. You can't even hold a glass of water. Basically, the way you can do that.
You see, this vaccine was experiments. It was experiments.
Anyhow,
Yeah, hopefully that video was we made the
edifying.
point. Hopefully it was edifying.
Trust not thine enemy. We have a power that we give us different bush. The scripture say he give us the herbs for the for the healing.
That's right. So hopefully this video is edifying, brother. We're gonna give more praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Kakodash, and the master of apostles who were a great millstone. Shout out to the hopefully like.